Hello my lovely. So today is day 3 of our at-home practice, and today is all about reflection. So it's sort of connected to what I was talking about yesterday, how we're all rushing around so much and packing so much into our lives that often we actually don't even know how we're feeling, both physically and mentally, because we're so distracted with everything in our lives. We're just not in our bodies at all. So what can be really nice is in yoga or meditation or some form of practice journaling is just reflecting inwards and seeing how we're going at any one moment. So we are going to spend the next 10 minutes doing that, checking in and seeing how we are doing. As usual, if you have any cushions or pillows, it can be really lovely to have those, especially for this one. Get yourself nice and cozy and comfortable. Grab yourself a drink of water as well, and I'll see you back here on the mat. So let's begin in a comfortable seat today. If you do have a cushion or a pillow, it can be nice just to sit on the edge of that, just to lift up your hips a little bit. Have your legs in a comfortable position, and we're just going to begin this practice checking in. So place one hand on your heart and one hand on your belly. Close down your eyes if that's comfortable for you. If not, just soften your gaze, look down in front of you. Let's just begin by just noticing our breathing. Not trying to control anything, just notice what's happening for you today. Without judgment, without concern, just an objective observer. And then spreading that awareness to your body. Noticing how it feels. Is there any tension? Again, not trying to change anything, just noticing. And let's all take 2 deep breaths together, in through our nose and then sighing out through our mouth. So inhaling here and then sighing it out. And one more time, inhaling here through your nose and sighing it all out. Slowly flutter your eyelids open if you had them closed. We're just going to begin by ensuring that our left leg is the one in front. Sorry, I should have said that before. And then twisting towards the left and just walking your hands forwards to come into a fold. Just be mindful that your right glute doesn't come up off the mat. Both sit bones stay connected to the mat here, anchoring you down to give you a beautiful stretch. And breathe into that stretch, increasing the stretch even more. As you exhale, walking back up. This time placing your right hand on your left knee and your left hand behind you. Inhale, lift up tall, and exhale to twist through the middle back. On the next inhale, lifting up tall again. Imagine there's a piece of string coming out the very middle of your head, and that's where you're lifting up from. And exhale to rotate. One more time, growing tall and twisting here. Lovely. Now switch your legs around and let's do the same on the other side. So inhale to lift up tall, exhale, walking out to the right over that right leg. Checking that your glutes, your sit bones are anchored down to the mat and having a lovely stretch come from that. And slowly walking back. Placing your left hand on your right knee and your right hand just behind you. Again, inhale to lift up through the crown of the head and exhale to rotate. Inhale to lift and rotating on the exhale. And one more time. And coming back to center. We're now going to work on eagle arms here. So to do eagle arms, lift both arms up and overhead and have your left arm come down on top of your right arm. So left arm over the top of the right arm, crossing at the elbow creases. If it's available to you, you want to then place your palms together in front of your nose. Now, if that's not available to you, that's fine. If you're down here, that's fine. If you would prefer to give yourself a big hug, that's not only fine, that's brilliant. Whatever option you would like to take today is the perfect option for you. From here, we're just going to incorporate a little bit of a back bend. So growing tall like we just did, pressing those sit bones into the mat. And you're just going to lift those arms up and out slightly. Hopefully feeling a beautiful stretch across the top of your back. You can increase that stretch by really pressing your hands together and by using your breath to breathe into the upper back. Slowly breaking free. Give your hands a bit of a shake. And let's do that on the other side. So lifting your arms up and overhead. This time you're going to have your right arm come over the top of your left hand, over at the elbow creases, and then bring those palms together. And on the next inhale, lifting those arms up and out a little bit. This can be a really intense stretch, but it feels so good. Lovely. Now breaking free again, we're just going to counter that stretch just by being on the tips of your fingers behind you. So just walk them behind you with your fingers facing backwards as well. And we're just going to lift up a little bit. So just focus on opening up your chest up towards the ceiling. We're just going to get a nice back bend there just to counter that. Lovely. If you have your cushion or pillow underneath you, just move that out to the side and coming to all fours. Let's just do a few cat-cows. So you don't have to just do the standard cat-cow here. You might like to look back either side at your feet. You might like to come back and then through. Practice listening. What does your body want you to do today? And notice how it makes you feel to not have a structured rule here. How it makes you feel to just be listening to your body. Okay, let's come back up together. From here, you're going to step your right leg forwards into a lunge. So between your hands. Your choice here completely, whether you would like to stay with your knee down or whether you would like to have your knee up. Either way, we're going to come up into a lunge. If you have your knee up off the mat, just make sure it's bent slightly. That helps align your upper body. And breathe here for a moment. With your arms overhead, we're going to go into eagle again. So this time again, left arm over right arm, elbow creases stacked. Take your option, and on your inhale, bringing your arms up and forward. Working on balance here. Not being concerned if you fall out. Just coming straight back in. Inhale here. And exhale, breaking free, lowering that back leg down if it was up, and then coming back to meet the other knee. Let's move into child's pose here. So knees as wide as a yoga mat, toes to touch, bringing your glutes back towards your heels and walking those arms forward. Breathing here. Lovely. Coming back up to all fours again. Knees under hips. And let's take that to the other side. So your left foot this time is going to come forwards. Your choice whether you'd like to leave your knee on the mat or whether you'd like to come up into a lunge. Either way, arms up, overhead. And this time, taking your right arm over your left, elbow creases stacked, into eagle arms. Lifting up and out slightly. Strong legs. Calm breath. Learning to control the breath through challenging postures allows us to begin to control the breath through challenges in life, keeping it calm and therefore keeping our body calm. Breaking free here. Well done. Lower that back leg down if it was up. Stepping back so they come to me, and let's move into child's pose again. Knees as wide as the mat. Sit bones or glutes to heels. This time I invite you, if you would like to take shark fin. So you're going to bring your hands up behind your head and together, just like a shark fin. And breathe here. Lovely. Now I'll come into a nice comfortable seat, and we're just going to move into cobbler's pose. So I'll come front on, so the soles of your feet together, knees coming out wide. You can have your feet as far or as close as you wish. If this is uncomfortable for your knees, please feel free to put some cushions underneath or walk the soles of your feet out more. And sitting up nice and tall before coming forwards, keeping a nice long spine, and then folding over those legs. Walking back up now. Let's move now into Shavasana. Laying on the mat, feet out long, arms out long. And just like at the beginning of today, place one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly. And start to notice, without trying to control, without trying to change, without any judgment. And spread that awareness to your whole body. How is it feeling now? Please do stay here for as long as you have available. When you are ready to come up, do it very slowly. Thank you so much for practicing with me again today, and I look forward to seeing you again on the mat soon.